This is the Tree of Life, Season 14, Chapter 3. In this episode, we will be talking about incorporation of 5-person structures into a hexadecimal system. To start off, in the last episode, we talked about how for a 5-person structure, with person A at the top, surrounded by persons B, C, D, E, there are 16 different combinations of dialectical impulses being affirmed or negated. I would like to elaborate how this arrangement, and larger structures, could be incorporated into the binary and hexadecimal systems. If you imagine that each arrangement is assigned a number or letter, from 0 to 9 or A to F, then you can describe all 16 arrangements of the structure by a specific assigned letter or number in the hexadecimal system. We know that person A, as the central person, is also within a secondary structure, with central person F, with an axis extending from the secondary structure to the first structure. Thus, this secondary structure produces a second set of 16 arrangements with corresponding assignments. Further, since person F can be part of a tertiary structure, with any combination of persons A through E, or some other individuals, we see that this pattern continues, with another 16 assignments to 16 arrangements. Thus, it becomes possible to see that the particular arrangements of manifold structures, with some common string of central persons A, F, etc., can be described within a 16-number letter base. In a much earlier episode, Season 5, Chapter 1, we talked about the ghost in the machine. The idea was that human intersections, displacement, or substitution events reflect an input or output. The apparent ability of a transistor to compute through input and output is reliant on the biological and neurochemical processes modeled by substitution and displacement events. Our computers only work as symbolic representations of the social intersections between people. The expression of the arrangements of interconnected structures in the hexadecimal system adds credence to this idea. In addition to which, if we assume a 5-person structure around some central person as the standard for larger structures, we can describe much larger structures by a hexadecimal assignment of 0 to 9 or A to F. Thus, representing these interconnected structures through the hexadecimal system represents a kind of compression of the information associated with those arrangements. That's the end of the podcast for today.